And Rui Pereira writes, "Hey AMC crew, now that the Oscars are over, I wanted to know why there is still so much talk about Leo Dicaprio not winning the Oscar, when clearly there were better people that deserved it more. But no one is talking about Fassbender. But for me, Fassbender was the one that deserved the Oscar because while Leo already had half of his performance, while Leto, I should say, not Leo, already had half of his performance made up in the makeup room. Fassbender was everything on screen." Well, there are really two parts to your question here. Let's address the first one first about Leonardo DiCaprio, why people start talking about him. I don't know why people are still talking about the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. I am amazed and frustrated, actually, seeing all these headlines on Facebook and all over the place saying, "We examine why Leo didn't win the Oscar this year." And people asking, what's behind Leo not winning? Here's why. I'm going to give you the deepest, darkest secrets of the universe. Because he didn't give the best performance this year. That's why. I mean, it starts and ends there. Look, I love Leo DiCaprio's performance in Wolf of Wall Street. He was fantastic. But on my scorecard, I didn't even have him in the top 3. I had Chiwetel Ejiofor, Matthew McConaughey, and Bruce Dern ahead of him. I mean, so while it was a magnificent performance, it's just unfortunate for Leo that there happened to be a couple of better performances this year, and he didn't win. There's no other mystery to it than that. There's no deep, resonating kind of, what's the systemic cause of Leo? It's just that simple. It really is. As far as the second part of your question, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. About half of Jared Leto's performance was done in the makeup room. That's bull. It's total bull. You can put makeup on anybody and anything. You then have to give a performance in that and make it believable and right and endearing and all the things that Jared Leto did. You can put makeup on, you can put that same makeup on me. I'm not getting an Academy Award nomination. Like, not close. It doesn't, this whole mythology out there that, oh, it's just the makeup, or oh, the Matthew McConaughey thing just because he lost weight. No, because he lost weight, great, but now he has to give the performance. You put the makeup on him, fine. He still has to give the performance, and he did do the performance. It takes nothing away from it whatsoever. Any thought to the contrary is pure myth. Anyway, Schnepp, how do you see both of those things? The Leo thing and the makeup winning the Oscar.
The Leo thing, I have to agree with you. It's like he did an incredible performance. That's why he's one of the 5 Oscar-nominated performances of the year. And it was like a real big battle as far as like, who's going to win. But he was in there of the top 5. But yeah, I mean, obviously I was going for the top 2, Matthew McConaughey or Chiwetel. So, I mean, and Leo was in there, but I mean, that's just the case. So for Fassbender versus Jared Leto, I was rooting for Fassbender. I think he's an incredible actor. He's, he deserved the Oscar. I think it swayed more towards Leto simply because Leto had a more sympathetic role. So as far as the characters that they were portraying, Fassbender was a hateful, evil man, relentlessly evil, horrifying, a horrible person. Obviously, that's not who Fassbender is. We've seen him perform as Magneto, as the David character from Prometheus, and a ton of different roles. I mean, he was even in 300. So it's like he's played so many different characters. He's an incredible actor. He's actually proven himself above and beyond Jared Leto's ability of acting. But in this case, these two films, if you just look at them individually, I think the reason Leto won a little bit over Fassbender is just because it was a bit more sympathetically played. It was really well played, well acted, but also the character, you cared more about that character and their plight in that 90-minute film than you did for this evil, evil slave master, even though his performance was incredible.
They did give the Best Supporting Actor Academy Award, though, to The Jew Hunter a couple of years ago with Christoph Waltz. So, I mean, that was his character in Inglourious Bastards. They did give it to him.
I know, but it was infused with humor, a bit of levity. I mean, it's like it wasn't just outright evil. I think Michael Fassbender's character in 12 Years a Slave is pure evil. I mean, I cannot imagine a worse person to be in control of your life,
Arent?
Well, the way I see it is for Leo, he's an extremely talented actor. He's always recognized during award season for nearly every film he participates in. And this year just wasn't his year. He will have his day. I'm sure that he will definitely earn an actual Oscar at some point in his career. I'm not surprised it didn't happen, though, for The Wolf of Wall Street. In terms of supporting actor, for me, it could have gone either way. I thought that they both gave amazing performances. Leto, as well as Fassbender, they were so incredible. They just lit up the screen.
Yeah.
So for me, I didn't feel strongly about either actor winning that category, but I don't think that has anything to do with the makeup. And I don't think that role was made in the makeup chair.
To me, it was very, very close. I actually did pick Jared to win, but it's one of those picks where Fassbender won. I got no problem with that. Like it was that close, and that's why I don't think you're hearing a lot of controversy over it, as opposed to, I don't know, if Pauly Shore was also nominated out of nowhere and they gave it to him over those guys. So it's not a lot of controversy, but it's such great performances, and tragically, so few people have seen 12 Years a Slave and Dallas Buyers Club.
Right,
so
that's the tragic part.
Because you're missing out two incredible performances.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.